The CCP wants to control the Chinese population outside of mainland China, and because they want the Chinese people to obey to the CCP. And so even though the Chinese people have been living outside of China for so many years, they still live in constant fear because they know that once they speak up or once they appear in front of a television or camera and start criticizing the CCP, immediately his or her family members back in China will be harassed. And the CCP's police station in New York, they used to issue death threats against Ms. Mao Guo, and they have attempted several assassination against Mr. Mao Guo and Yvette Wang, who's Mr. Mao Guo's chief of staff, and Long Island David, who is now the leader of our movement. And so they've been trying every way to stop the overseas Chinese people from speaking up, because you know why? Because we're the survivors of the CCP and we know better about the CCP and we know how to better fight the CCP, and that's why they try to silence us. And Mr. Mao Guo is the first person to introduce that important difference between the CCP and the Chinese people, because a lot of people, they continue to use China or Chinese people when they were actually referring to the CCP. And let's remember, people in China do not have the rights to vote. Nobody voted the CCP into power. They usurped the power from Kuomintang back in 1949, and they forced the legitimate Republic of China into Taiwan. So this is an illegal representation of the Chinese people. But unfortunately, beginning from Nixon administration, the U.S. government has been building a friendly relationship with the CCP regime while ignoring the real people, that is we, the Chinese people, because you cannot build a relationship with the CCP at the same time to represent, to have a healthy relationship with the Chinese people. So over the last several decades, the U.S. administration, they have been adopting that one so-called one China policy. That is not one China policy. That is a one-party state CCP dictatorship policy, and we need to stop that.